Okay, Tuesday, 8th of July, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. The dangers of stagnation in life. So, one interesting thing I've subtly noticed over the past few months with regards to finances and money is that the thing I'm doing needs to be generating money within 30 days. A nice little, like a soft, an ideal requirement. Okay. And then I realised, based on that, extrapolating that principle and looking at the wider macro picture, I realised that we need to be very careful in life with regard to stagnation. If we are doing nothing, making no progress here, making no progress there, that's dangerous. Complicity, we're content, being lackadaisical, and just not making progress towards our goal in general, doing nothing. And then also it's subject to information decay. I did a video about this a few weeks ago now. Essentially, information we know has a half-life, and over time, what we know, the facts we know today, will become obsolete and redundant in a certain amount of years. So if we are stagnant for too long, a critical mass of time, we risk drifting, slowly falling behind. It'll be exponential, really. It'll be a negative feedback loop, negative logarithmic growth. It'll be slow and steady, then all at once. Disaster. We want to avoid that. We're essentially fighting against entropy in regards to stagnation and being lackadaisical, being lazy, and letting things fade away. Letting things expire, for example. Information, ideas, techniques, whatever else. Businesses, ecosystems, systems, you name it. You name it. So, we can't allow ourselves to be stagnant for too long in life. We need to always be learning in some fashion. I've got many things to go through with AI and a lot of pages to read. We need to always be growing and expanding the business in some fashion. Being competitive, because the forces of entropy, competition, new technologies, innovations, new industries, you name it, are nibbling and chipping away everything. So we need to be on our guard for that. On our guard for health, wealth, love and happiness, all these things. Stagnation, being too lackadaisical, being too blasé about things. Oh, no, I'll do it tomorrow, later. Not now. That attitude, being complacent, will kill you. In one form or another. Financially, emotionally, stereotypically, reputationally, you name it. Very deadly attitude to have, because the forces of entropy, and I'm pretty sure I did a video about this as well actually last August, called the forces of entropy, will catch up and overtake you. And then at that point it's going to get exponentially harder and harder to compete. It takes twice as 3 times, 10 times as much energy to get back to the same level as you are today. But to maintain this level is easy. To grow, it just requires an excess and indulgence, more working than not working, more reading than not reading, more doing than not doing, growing. So really then, as a principle, as a heuristic, we always need to be growing in some fashion. Now that reminds me, I remember reading an interesting course about 9 or so years ago about there was an interesting thing about this growth or death in regards to business. But I can't remember the main arguments. I remember it, but even now, I'd say now we want to be growing all the time. Always challenging, always pushing the frontier of ideas, technology, information, you name it. Being at the forefront so as to not risking to be left behind. So really, we have to be on our toes all the time with regards to business, life, health, wealth, love and happiness, you name it. Reputation, you name it. That's powerful. Stagnation is deadly. No. Likewise, we could even say, if you're the same person you are, say, 6 months ago, as a general heuristic, not exactly 6 months ago, but 6 months ago, then that's not good. We need to be growing. I'm looking at my Spanish, for example, compared to 6 months ago. Wow, it's changed a bit. 12 months ago, wow, big difference. It's noticeable. 24 months, night and day. Same with my life. Some of the things that I have and I'm doing now, I would not be able to do them back in 2022. So yeah, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah. And that's powerful. That's growth. is very important. But risking to be stagnant for too long is dangerous. I remember doing a video, wow, a year ago or something now, about circling the drain with regards to business. I remember that. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.